Alright. Everything should be just about set up by now. Yeah, I think we're good to start. I'm gonna wait to see if anyone joins. I'm gonna quickly warm up with something. I don't know what I'm gonna warm up with. And I guess I'm gonna warm up with this. Now we're gonna do clip step. Hello, vegetable soup. Welcome to the stream. I'm just warming up real quick. It's going good. I need something high CPS. I need to get my wrist going. Oh yeah, epilepsy warning, I guess. Probably too late now. What's this? What the? Here. What? Excuse me. Oh my god, I suck. Alright, I'm gonna get one more attempt past this wave and then I'm gonna stop. Oh my god, okay, fine. Whatever. Alright, last one, I promise. I'm assuming EVW played this. I don't know what that's supposed to do. So bad. Okay, I'm gonna get to the mini wave again and I'll stop. Oh my god, that is unfortunate. That is really stupid. Wait, whatever. I think I'm ready. Not really anyone's here. Yeah, vegetable soup might be here, but whatever. It's late, so I don't expect anyone to be here anyway, so it's fine. Oh, you are still here. Okay. This part was really messing me up yesterday. I don't know why. Oh, it's not too late for you. Alright, cool. Because for me, that's around at the same time it is for me. But, like, a lot of my friends don't live in the U.S., so for them, now it's like midnight. I didn't mean to do that. Stop. Yeah, probably not going to be a super long stream. Probably going to be like an hour to an hour and a half. Because I'm a little tired. Unless, like, a bunch of people join. It's probably not going to be super long. Because there's other stuff I want to do today. I think my goal is, this might be a little much to ask, but I want to see if I can get 31 to 100 today. Forgot. Your current friends live in the U.S., just different states, but you've had some friends from other countries? Yeah. It's not uncommon. Excuse me. Yeah, it is pretty common when, like, all of your, like, friends in your GD social circle are online. Because the internet is a worldwide thing. I hit it too early. All your friends you met from GD are now basically... Oh. Damn. Do you still play GD? Sometimes when you feel like it, when you go for Clyde. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty nice simmering point to be at, where you're not really going for too much stuff, but you have a little thing you're doing. That sounds cool. Yeah, I feel like everyone's in their GD burnout phase around now. Like, I just got out of mine. Like, a couple months ago, I was still burnt out. I was burnt out for like a year. But Friskman's definitely in his burnout stage right now. I think Seb already had his at some point, but yeah, I know a lot of people who are just going through their demotivation arc. And I just got over mine. You're all Celeste brained? Fair. I would consider, if I were you, I'd consider trying platformers, but yeah, Celeste is a great game. Yeah, I think like Cubic beat Congregation, and I don't think he's done anything since. Yeet Windows beat Acu, I think, or got progress on it. I don't remember. And El Dorado, and I don't think they've done anything with this game since. Or I think they've actually been grinding easy demons, but like just on the side. Bonnie's not demotivated. Seven Fix both, I think. It was Fix actually. Fix is like still playing, but it's been like his style for a while now. Just sort of chill out with GD, right? Not really play anything too stupid. Just play insane demons and easy extremes and stuff. With modded, there's so much content, it's basically unendless. Ah, you mean like Celeste modded? I actually haven't really played it, but I've heard amazing things about it. And you do want to beat a new hardest platformer soon. Sick. What's your current hardest? Mine's Chromicide. Hardest platformer, that is. No! Damn it, I hit it so early. Stormfront. Oh, that's an extreme platformer. Wow. Damn. Yeah, I want to do the tower at some point. But Yeah, until I beat a few more classic extremes, I'm not going to do that. But it is in my near future. I'm going to beat it before I do my next hardest. I think. Maybe. I'm not really sure. I have another extreme planned after this, and after that, I think I might do the tower. Tower of Infinity. Oh, is that like the... No, that's the tower. I'm thinking of the Towerverse. I haven't heard of that one then. You've been in a lot of, like, really niche platformer demons. Which is not a bad thing at all. I honestly don't really respect as much the GD players who don't open their, like, radar to nicher levels. Like, the people who do Accu and Cataclysm. Like, I used to sort of disagree with these people in some ways because, like, you know, I ain't no basic B, but the reason now is, like, if you're just doing, like, the ultra mainstream stuff, like, if you're going Squishy Man's route and doing Sonic Wave, Bloodlust, Tartarus, and Slaughterhouse, like, you're missing all of the interesting stuff. You're missing, like, everything behind the curtain, and there's so, like, niche levels have so much art and character that just goes completely unseen because they don't become super popular. And that's part of the reason I got so into the hard demon list at one point, because all those levels I beat were so interesting. Like Artemisia, Diffuse a popular one. Is a popular one. Impetus, even Evacuation, even though that level's not very good. Like, they all had so much character that just goes unseen when people, you know, play, like, 9 Circles and stuff. Like, I beat 9 Circles, then I moved on to Insane Demons. Like, you're missing out on so much. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There's so many towers. Oh, sick. I didn't know it was based off Celeste. I thought it was just a neat level. Congrats. And I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I've stayed up that late doing stuff like that before. I hate it so much when that happens. I think I need to hit that portal orb later. Like, I think the people who just play the game to get better, I don't like those people in terms of their GD progression. I disagree with them in that sense, because I think that if your only goal in this game is to improve, then you don't actually like the game. You're just trying to get better at it. And the people who actually, like, try to appreciate the art this game has to offer and the interesting stuff behind the curtain, those are the people I respect. I really like the people who, like, go out of their way to do interesting things. You have no idea how much it just kind of, like, mildly annoys me whenever I see someone who goes like, oh, I beat the Nightmare, and then I moved on to Insane Demons, I beat, B, and then I moved on to Hard Demons, and then I beat, 9 Circles, then I moved on to Insane Demons, I beat Windy Landscape, and now I've been in Cataclysm. I did it in 2 months, and I'm going for Bloodbath next. Like, I don't know. It's just, you're missing out on, like, all the and, like, afterwards, all they're ever gonna play is Extreme Demons. Like, overplayed, overrated Extreme Demons. And I don't know. So yeah, the Celeste version is called the Tower XVI. I'm trying to remember that's 16. The Tower 16, and the name is based on the tarot card called the Tower. Oh, sick. You got some platformer lore there. The lore! Oh my god, my map impression is so bad. I do want to clarify, I don't have, like, a hatred for those people or anything. I don't, like, judge them poorly for it. It's just, like, I would never progress that way. And I think they're missing out. And I think they're not appreciating this game for all it has to offer. And I think they don't really care that much about the game itself. That's it. I don't judge their character for it. I suck at wording things, so if it sounded like I said that, I'm sorry. That's my bad. Oh my god. Can I please pass the ball? I forgot to double click. I mean, it makes sense. Like, Celeste is, like, the most popular indie platformer of all time, so. Like, besides, I don't know, Mario, but that's not even indie. Did I say the biggest? I meant to say, like, one of the biggest. So it makes sense that people would make levels based off of that. Especially, like, Celeste fans who play GD2 and know their way around the editor. Oh my god. At least 2 Terraria platformer extremes. That also makes sense. There's another really big, like, side-scroller. Maybe not a platformer, but has the same effect to an extent. With the sort of pixely art style. With the new blocks added in 2.2. Like, that's even easier to recreate now. I don't know if it was easy before, but I know it's easier now. I did not realize you could do that. god. Oh, Terraria is an indie game. I thought it was made by, like, a studio. You learn something new every day. I don't know why I'm talking like that. You learn something new every day. My god, my throat is dying today. Thank you. No! Oh, man. That sucks. Whatever. Okay, here's my new goal for today, since I don't think 31 to 100 is happening. I want to get to the duel from 31. That's all I want. And I think that's reasonable. I have a bird clock. It makes bird sounds every hour. That's what you're hearing. Your next hardest P-man will be? Is that what they call platformer demons now? Yeah, whatever it is, I hope you enjoy it. I was really surprised when I saw Cave of the Scarlet Sky only placed at 11 on the P-man list, which is really dumb after Nepesta, who was like the king of platformers at one point, took like a year to beat it. Or something. It took a while. Like, I feel like it should have been at least, like, top 5. I don't know. Maybe the skill range for that is moving too fast. Isn't it, like, a sequel to The Abyss? Pretty sure it is. Yeah. And I think the Abyss is too. But it makes sense that Nepesta would go for that. He's into Celeste. I mean, it makes even more sense that he would verify it. What? Oh, that is so annoying. Yeah. Even if the Abyss isn't, it still would make sense if Cave of the Scarlet Sky is a sequel, because that's made by the same creator. And they're similar names, similar endings. They kind of do like the RGB, like the Abyss is blue, Cave of the Scarlet Sky is red. Like, I don't know, I see a pattern. Cave of the Crimson Sky was an S tier map, and it is nowhere in... Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think the Celeste skill ceiling is as high as the GD's. GD's skill ceiling is stupidly high. Like, most games with, like, speedrunning skill ceilings don't amount to, like, Thinking Space 2. Like, if you've heard of Welcome to the Game 2, it's one of the hardest, like, mystery games to ever exist. It's, like, stupidly, unholy difficult. And, like, even just beating the normal version is, like, incredibly difficult. Beating it on 1337 mode is even harder. Like, way harder. And then speedrunning it on top of that is even harder, since it's a really long game and it's really hard to speedrun. So it's speedrunning Welcome to the Game 2 on 1337 mode is one of the hardest gaming feats in existence. I think beating Thinking Space 2 is like 10 times harder than that. Beating Grief is like 15 times harder than that. Not that I'm in any position to judge, but that's what I think from seeing, from spectating. Oh, come on. GD has a way higher skill ceiling than most games, yeah. It's unusual because the game isn't based on like a set level progression by the creator. It keeps ascending because the players make it do that. Yeah. It makes sense that, like, obviously Celeste has a high skill ceiling. It's a hard game, for sure, but I don't think it tops GD. And you told me what the hardest level is. I'm probably going to look it up later, or something. It's based off of the hardest room, and that's the final room. I don't know what rooms are, but in my head it makes sense. The final room is what makes it 8 stars, yeah. And I assume, like, the hardest difficulty rating is 8 stars, when in GD it's 10 stars. That's a funny coincidence. No! God damn it. Rooms and screens are the same thing. Maybe I would have heard this term scream. I haven't. I don't really know much about Celeste besides, like, its skill ceiling and stuff, but... And even then, I don't really know much of anything. Really just me talking about things I don't really know much about. But if you want to explain it, feel free. It used to be 7. Oh. Not a bad run. Alright, let's learn the ship. I think I'm going to learn the ship, and then I'm going to stop. Because it's already been 47 minutes, yeah. So I'm going to have to look up a video. This will probably, I'm guessing this will probably take another 40 minutes to learn this ship. And I'll also add 31 to 84 to the title. Oh yeah, I really slacked with this title. Okay. Title's updated. I mean, only if you want to. You don't, like, have to. So they're kind of like checkpoints, but you have checkpoints mid-room. Oh. Oh, so wait, is it, you know how to platformer? Is it like that? Or is it like I want to be the guy? The level? Like where there's a screen that you like have to get through, or Dead of Night's another example. Is it like that? Okay, so you have to go here. Okay, that spike is real. I need to look at hitboxes. Okay. That is a tight gap. Oh my god, do you really have to go up there? Yeah. Okay, then that makes sense. You've succeeded. I understand rooms now. Okay, so apparently you do have to go up there. Oh, actually, it's not that hard. Wait, there's no way you're supposed to go through there. Oh, wait, you know, you're not supposed to hit the black orb. And you straight fly. You hit the yellow orb and you go up to the ceiling. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so all those spikes are real. Okay, so I want to just barely, like, hold a little bit. Is the spike real? No, it's not. Okay. I'm letting go too late. Oh. Oh my god, wrong thing. Hey, welcome back. Okay, I'm just gonna go from here. Been doing Silksong. I've also heard great stuff about Hollow Knight. Never played it either. I definitely need to try more games. Considering I'm such an avid Geometry Dash fan. Hollow Knight is peak, but there's not really too much replayability other than to get the achievements, which you've already done. Still have a whole lot to do in Silksong, though. I don't really have an issue with playability, since I'm really a huge fan of the Doom and Wolfenstein games, and I've beaten all of them, and I still play them, just because they're fun to revisit. So I should probably try Hollow Knight because of that. If really the biggest problem is replayability, then for me, that's a non-issue. Oh, I can go in there really early. Okay, I need to practice more. And there's only one infamous boss you can think of that's, like, stupidly difficult, you mean? Oh, you mean like a, like, not fun one. Okay. I'll keep my eye out for that if I end up playing Hollow Knight. I accidentally hit that. I can go way higher. I think I can actually just go into the spikes, I think. It's really only an issue if you want all achievements. Ah, okay. I'm not usually a completionist with games, unless, well, it's Geometry Dash and I'm going for the coins. But that's really, like, simple. Yeah. Alright. Am I hitting that too early or too late? Too late. Okay. It's a hard timing. Okay. Most of the bosses are difficult and well designed, and I feel like the specific boss you're talking about is difficult because of not great design choices. Yeah, there are a few examples of that in Doom Eternal, or like probably actually only one. Not the Con Maker, sorry, the Dark Lord, which is the last boss in the Ancient Gods DLC. And it's such a letdown. I understand that like COVID was happening, but it is the most anticlimactic final boss fight of all time. Which is kind of a shame. The Icon of Sin is really cool, which is the final boss fight for the main game, but it's a shame that the one for the DLC sucks. But yeah, it was bad design. He's pretty much just a the Dark Lord is basically just a copy of Doom Guy and a Hulkbuster. So, and he's really easy and really annoying at the same time. So, like, he will mildly annoy you, but also be a complete pushover. Like, that is the antithesis of a good boss fight. So, it's a bit of a shame that the Ancient Gods ended like that, because besides that, it was a really good DLC. I really enjoyed playing it, but, man, that last boss fight is a letdown. A letdown and a half. So I know what you're talking about. And I think it was mainly because of the pandemic in that specific example. I think they lost a lot of time to, like, work. Okay. The Con Maker also isn't a great boss fight. The Con Maker, it overuses Blood Punch, and there's no Glory Kill, which is kind of annoying, because it would have been really cool to see a Con Maker Glory Kill. But it's a decent fight. It was really difficult for me because I played it on a Switch. But I played through all of Doom Eternal on this thing. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, the best boss fight in my opinion is definitely the Gladiator. The final boss is a really good one. The bad one is a random optional boss. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a difference, but, like, you still get the idea. Like, sometimes just the devs really try to put a lot of effort into the actual gameplay mechanics and forget to, like, pump up the boss fights that are supposed to be epic. And they fall flat. And they end up just being annoying and easy and uncreative. That just happens sometimes. I feel like there's an example of a boring, not interesting boss fight in, like, every video game that has boss fights. Your taste in games is basically just indie games. For me, it's a mix. I don't like most live service games. Like, I don't like Fortnite. I don't like Overwatch 2 anymore. When I was younger, I liked that game. Excuse me. I don't like any of those competitive first-person shooters. I don't like Valorant, for example. I'm also not a huge fan of GTA 5, though I do like the older GTA games. Like, GTA 1 and 2 are really fun on the Game Boy, and GTA 4, GTA San Andreas, and GTA Vice City, as well as GTA 3. Those games are all pretty good. I'm not a huge GTA 5 fan, though. And I am not hyped for GTA 6. I do not care. I don't get why people care that much. Okay, I'm, like, making no progress. I used to play Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4 when it came out. I have not played Deltarune, and I've played, like, halfway through Undertale. So, I'm not a huge Toby Fox connoisseur, but I do like his games, and I do love his music, as pretty much everyone does. And I love the fact that he makes all of his music non-copyrighted, because that allows it to be more accessible, and it's literally, like, some of the best gaming music to ever exist. And when that bullshit copyright company tried to take it away from us, that was scary. Like, if we lost non-copyrighted access to the Toby Fox music, then the internet would be over. It would be done. That would be the apocalypse. Oh, that's the farthest I've gotten. What does materia mean? What's materia? Is that the name of the company? I forget. Yeah. It actually does. Wait, that's like the antithesis of Toby Fox. Like, genuinely. Like, you have Wolf, of course, is the last name, but like, when I think of Toby, the exact like opposite name. Like, who would Toby's worst enemy be? It would obviously be a Sebastian. Like, I don't know. Like, the universe obviously meant for this to happen. Corporate greed is not an accident. How did I even die there? Might take me a while to get consistent with this ship. Ah, damn it. Okay, so I need to like get down faster than that. Oh, okay. Something clicked. I think I'm doing better now. Yep, something definitely clicked. Oh my god. That was like an inch away. Alright, I've learned it. I'm gonna do it 2 more times, as I did with the ball, just to make sure I can gain some proper consistency, but I've done it. It always seems like I'm hitting it too late, but I'm hitting it too early. $2025 is gonna end soon. It feels like it just started. I know. It's kind of crazy. Time moves really fast. Like, when I feel like I just came back to this game. I feel like it's not that far back that I beat Chimera. I beat Chimera semi-recently, right? No, I beat Chimera in, like, June. Or July, I don't remember. One of those two. That was 6 months ago. That was half of this year, and now we're at the end. Like, time moves so quickly. It's honestly kind of annoying, because I kind of want to live in the moment. Alright, I just gotta do it one more time. And then I'm out of here. Okay, honestly, I want to pass the ball from here. You met your current friends in, like, May, and that was just a couple of months. I know! Like, God. Oh, like I said, it's just... I'm constantly told to live in the moment, because I'm always just thinking about the fact... I'm just fearing what awaits me, or fearing that I'll lose what I have. And I always try to tell myself to live in the moment. But it's so hard to live in the moment when time moves so fast. It just sucks, dude. It sucks. I wish it was still, like, 2023. I mean, in some ways it's a blessing in disguise. Like, you know... distances your accomplishments and it makes them feel more, I guess, crazy. Like, if I beat Bloodbath right after Chimera, it wouldn't feel nearly as nuts. It's my bird clock. It makes bird sounds every hour. I said that already. Oh my god, I'm gonna beat it on the bird clock attempt. Or not beat it, get the run I want. No, the bird clock buff has failed me. Ah, damn it. I'm so close. You're really glad you have your friends you made this year, as they were the main thing that helped you get through an otherwise not great year. Yeah, I've heard from a lot of people that 2025 hasn't been so great. Just general bad vibes from a lot of people. But honestly, for me, it's been pretty good. School this year has been really good. Geometry Dash this year has been the best it's ever been, obviously. I beat Bloodbath, like, automatically. And hobbies in general, a lot of them have come back to me. Recently, I've gotten back into, like, granny speedrunning and cubing, which is really cool. And chess as well. Chess is a big one. I need to remember that those spikes aren't real. Yeah, fair. I have friends like that. Time is weird. Time is weird. Yeah. Like, in some ways, it's not surprising when you think about it logically, but then you don't think about it logically, and then it's suddenly surprising. I get it. Oh, man. I sounded like Carl Weezer there. Oh, man. Damn it. Yeah, it's not. My PB is 35 seconds for a 3x3, but that was a long time ago. If you learn the beginner method, then, like, it's not hard to solve a Rubik's Cube within, like, 2 minutes. Once you learn edge pairing and, basic OLL and PLL, like I have, I'm around there, I'm around that stage. You can get, like, a round under 40 seconds if you're really good, if you, like, really practice that. And then the actual, like, really good cubers have, like, fully learned CFOP. No. I don't. Actual speedrunners. Oh my god. Actual speed cubers who use the Rue method, it's like such a minority. Like almost everyone uses CFOP. There's also the ZZ method, which I know literally nothing about. Oh my god. Alright, I think I'm gonna get to the ball one more time and then I'm gonna stop. You know what? I'm gonna count that. I don't care. Alright, we're done. That was fun. I didn't have a lot of viewers, but I still enjoyed grinding. Thank you, Vegetable Soup, for watching this stream and talking. And yeah, I'm just gonna peace out now. Thanks and stuff. Maybe a stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. Depends on how motivated I am. Depends on the timing. Depends on the circumstances. But yeah, that's about it. Bye. Bye. Oh, you will not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop and you will no longer be live. You think I should do this?